there is a time when I decided to add value. I'll talk about that, especially when I came out from Netherlands, from learning so many things I learned from there. Then we also added the fish farming. We went to piggery. We went to tree growing. We added the zero grazing. We are having rabbitry. We went to keeping of goats. We went to beekeeping. Trainings here. The visitors keep on coming, tourism and the like. Greenhouse, tomato production in a greenhouse. So many things actually that the farm here. Julius is my name. I'm a farmer and I'm here in Kiko Town Council, Kanyambeho Village, Kabarole District. I'm in Borahia County as a whole. We have been in farming for more than 13 years now, since we started farming. And in this farm, we came up with our own name, me and my wife, Gladys. So my name is Bigabwa and she's Gladys. So it's where we came up with the name Big Lad. Big Lad, then we added Agritourism Farm Limited. So the farm is too big and the farm has a lot to do for the people, not only of Kanyambeho, not only Kiko Town Council, not only Fort Portal, but the whole country, Uganda at large. So we have been in this for so long and people have come up to visit this farm. They have learned a lot from this farm. And actually I can praise myself that people have learned a lot and they can do a lot depending, they get a lot of consultations from us. So we learn and move together as a whole. This farm has been here for about 13 years. We have been practicing this one for about 13 years and we have so many enterprises. We started slowly, small, we kept on moving to come up with the best. It surprised you, I started with tea farming. I started with tea. That was 2003. Even before getting a family, I started just growing tea. I added things, very little things like tree planting, like eucalyptus, because I wanted just to get quick money. But I looked at it that if I continue moving up, I can make the best. In 2008, it's when I started with a rich boom of this farm, because I had now a vision, mission, goal to see where I'm supposed to move with my family. Since it is now Big Lad, all of us at home, we started to move, each person being assigned a project to run. Like for instance, the projects now we are having, there are many. We also added mango growing. So that mango growing helped us a lot. And I can see when we started the nursery, we started supplying tree seedlings to government. And many people now having mangoes and they get information from us. They learn from us a lot on what we do and how we manage to look after the mangoes. Another project I'm having is banana. Those bananas, actually, we grow them without mixing anything. But there is a time when I decided to add value. I'll talk about that, especially when I came out from Netherlands, from learning so many things I learned from there. Then we also added the fish farming. We went to piggery. We went to tree growing. We added the zero grazing. We are having rabbitry. We went to keeping of goats. We went to beekeeping. Trainings here. The visitors keep on coming, tourism and the like. Greenhouse, tomato production in a greenhouse. So many things actually that the farm here. The farm actually is being managed by the family. We are the directors of this farm. My mother is the accountant of this farm. So we added so many things. We involved even our children so that we move with them so that we can have the farm for a long period of time. Management is there, but however, we need to bring on board the laborers. These laborers, when they come, they get like 1 month, 2 months training to learn what we can do, what to come up with the best of the best in service delivery, in producing the best quality food or fruits. So this is now the management we've been having. And everything we are having is just on bookkeeping. Bookkeeping. Whatever we sell, we write. Whatever we sell, and we don't spend at source. We take our money to the bank. From the bank, then we start requesting. We make our own requisitions so that we can use the money from the bank. We are the signatories, and that's what we have been doing for management of the what? Of the farm. Yeah, 2017, actually I participated in the competition in 2017, and I came up to be the second, the best farmer. I was the second in the whole country. And that one surprised me because I was seeing where I was even doubting myself, of which I was doing a lot to be what I am. Then when I came back, they took us to Netherlands. I came back. I learned a lot. I learned a lot in Netherlands because the system they were using were capital intensive. They were using machinery, machines milking cows, machines feeding animals. Everything was just machinery. And I looked at myself here. The farm was having so many different crops, of which it is not in Netherlands. Netherlands, if you just say a mango grower, you remain a mango grower. If you are a tea grower, you remain a tea grower. So you produce it on a large scale. Then I learned now so many things that these people, if it is like that, I can go and change my farm at Big Lad. But however, I came up with a lot of innovations that I came up with. Those people, they went with words that we came up with. Hygiene, efficiency, that is time management, everything, time, hygiene. Then we also bookkeeping and record, or maybe those are record keeping, because they know where they came from and where they are. I saw a project, the gentleman was telling us that now they are producing feeds for animals. It started as a small milling machine we see here in Uganda, but now it is a very big factory. It produces and supplies feeds to all over the world. It has spent now 300 years. I look now, I said, this Big Lad has to go to 300 years. And when I came back, a reciprocal of what actually I saw from Netherlands is what I started with. One thing is, I needed a website. I have a website, www.bigladfarm.org. www.bigladfarm.org. That is my web. Secondly, I went to a Facebook page. I opened it. If you go there, you'll see so many things. I also went to YouTube. We have so many films there. Whatever we do, I put it on a YouTube. I'm also on Instagram. And then another thing that I'm using mostly is now Facebook. WhatsApp group. WhatsApp group is too everywhere. Those group, whatever I'm having, mango group farmers, macadamia group farmers, tea group farmers, fish farmers, all those groups I created. I'm the admin in most cases. So I'm seeing that I have now come up with so many. Then when I came, I joined the Cabarole Young Farmers Association. I'm now the vice chairperson of that group. Also, it is now helping me to advertise, to show whatever, show cause on what I'm doing here at Big Lad. When I came back, the first thing was to organize my farm. How do I organize my farm when it is having so many projects? I said this one must be agritourism. Because in agritourism, you go to see small, but you go and do big. So somebody who wants to grow mangoes will just come and ask me all the knowledge, all the technicalities I'm using to grow mangoes. Then from there, he goes and and grows mangoes, maybe on 100 acres, it's whatever they want. If you want to grow macadamia, you'll come and see my few acres I'm having. Then you go and grow macadamia, and I'll give you all technical advice. But that was the innovation of managing, then selling of what I'm having. Then from there, I said, now it is a small farm. And those people, they don't know market. They don't have the language of marketing. Let me also be the what? The focus on this. So whatever they produce, they bring it to Big Lad. Then from Big Lad, we pack, we add value on whatever they have produced. Then we take it to the market. And now we can see we don't have a problem of marketing of our produce. Everything is what? Is being sold. Then another management was on how to manage our... On value addition chain, I looked at the farmers because they have been just producing crops and taking them just to these local markets, days markets. Like on Saturday or Friday, they just take it to the market. But whatever now we get from these people that we have already joined, Cabrera Young Farmers Association, different associations of macadamia farmers, vanilla farmers, and the like. So they bring all their produce to Big Lad, then we have to sort it, then we have to package it. If it is being packed raw, that one becomes very easy. But there are those where we add value. We had to get machines. We had to get a dehydrating machine. We had to get a dehydrating oven. We had to get machines for sealing. We had to produce our own stickers because you have to show where when was it produced, when was it packed, who produced it, where it is coming from, expiry date, and everything. So we had just to add value on whatever we are producing. Then from there, we went to the market. Reaching the market, our produce actually is seen as a very good quality produce that we sell on the market. And that's why we don't have a problem of marketing. Marketing our produce becomes very easy on international, on Uganda as a nation. And that's why we are now pulling. We have those friends of ours, Ricardo and Wilmek from Netherlands. They are now going to join us and start producing for international market. Those are our friends, and we are going to work with them. We are yet to start beginning January. Our factory, Big Lad Agro-Processing, will be starting. And we shall start with the constructions, then our value addition will be on board. That's how you see that what I'm seeing now, already my vision, I'm seeing that we are going to be sustainable in whatever we are doing. On our communities, I started actually with my neighbors. My neighbors alone here around. I told them that if you want to sell, you can bring your produce to us, then we sell for you. Then from there, I went now to quality. Please, if you are bringing bananas, bring the one that is ready. The one somebody can cook and it looks yellow inside if it is a banana. If it is a fruit, bring it when it is very clean. So my neighbors here alone, we are having more than 20 farmers around who have started farming that looks almost like what we are having. Even they are having big farms than what I'm having here. But they are doing better because they have learned from Big Land. Go now to the district. They are having farmer groups. We are having community groups. Those are called the CBOs, community-based organizations. We are having local NGOs, like for example, we have Jesse, we have Kabarole Research Center, we have the Precon, this private sector. So all those now are learning what we are doing. And they bring farmers here to learn. So the communities are too much engaged and they know where they have learned from, where they are getting the knowledge from. And this is now the knowledge center. Even if they want more training, they can come. We have now a hall where I train them from. And having experts, those are the people we started with. To have experts is not all that easy. But we started with them slowly, and now we are having the best experts. Our people, these laborers around that came as casual laborers, now are permanent. People, they just go home and come back. They know that we can move with them for more years, and their families even are depending on this farm. So that's how we have been engaging our communities. And our communities also, they have started others start different organizations and different companies, but they learned everything from from big land as the best farm. The hygiene is very important. You cannot supply something that is not good. So the test we went through was to have organic produced goods, maybe produce. One thing is, once you use chemicals, those chemicals, some of them enter into the fruits, into the roots of plants. So you find yourself somebody is eating toxic food. But for us here, we are in organic. Organic farming is all that we want, and it has moved us to another step to be almost like climate smart agriculture, the one you hear people talking about, climate smart farming, climate smart agriculture. So you see the farm is it is rich in agroecology, it is rich agroecology, full, everything is just there. We use different plants, we use different crops so that we manage the farm. Then when it reaches to hygiene in packaging or value addition, it is us who works on it. Myself and my wife, we know what we do. We have a person who is a nutritionist who comes just show us what we can do, how we can package our produce. So the kitchen is constructed for all processes. I think you'll just take a look at that kitchen where we do our processing systems. Then everything you pack, you have to be of quality assurance. Quality assurance is very important. So that something is very clean, you have washed it, you have cleaned it, even the packaging area must be totally clean. So that when it goes to the market, somebody eats it knowing it is very hygienically clean. And we put there our telephone numbers in case of anything that happens to our customer or maybe our clients or what. They have to call us and say, I ate your macadamia, I'm feeling stomachache. So that at least we know where it has come from. Putting there that number and your contact is like putting you into the hands of prison. So it means that the quality must be what? Must be good, so that you can produce the best for the market. And internationally, already our people have seen that we are producing organic quality goods, quality food. So even the services we are giving to the farmers, we are the one who looks after those farms. I have to tell you, don't use chemicals, don't use fertilizers. I'm going to supply you with this and that so that you produce the best for international market. Internationally, it is not easy these days to produce those chemical food and you put it on international market. That's why now you have seen we are moving another step and we are seeing as the gold of this region. In challenges we have a lot. We have a lot of challenges. One thing is we sign agreements with people who buy from us. And the supply, if it is not consistent, it becomes a problem. So that is one of the challenges we are having on our market. Or you tell somebody, if you are supplying, you supply 100 kilograms every day. Then you go and supply 50. Then the agreement is what? Is breached. Then you have now to adjust. That is the challenge of what we are producing. Then we are having a weather problem and insects. Like in mangoes, we have the white fly. That one disturbs us a lot. Then when it comes to rains, some of the crops get a problem of rotting. Those are now the challenges we are having. On labor, of course, we get our labor from very far. We don't get labor from around. We get at least from far so that by the time they get used to start moving here and there, especially the unskilled ones, we are already far, we have made the best at the farm. Then environmental conservation is the key here. That's why I say we are the best of the best, because we are on climate smart farming. We have a rich biodiversity that attracts universities even from Berlin, from Vienna, from USA. People come to learn from us. We are having internship students and even lecturers who come from Makerere, from Mundeje, from Mukono, from Mountains of the Moon University and other institutions around here like Uganda Farm Institute. They come here to learn. So, which means it has attracted them very much. This place is evergreen and it is ever producing fruits. And we're having local technologies of producing our own fruits throughout the year. As you have seen the farm, you have visited the farm, you have seen a lot of fruits still yielding, even if it is not time for it to have fruits. For us, we are having fruits. So that's how we have been managing, and environmentally, we are using all we have at the farm. We are having compost manure from black soldier fly. We are having water from backyard fish farming for vegetable growing. So that one helps us. We are having cow dung that helps us to feed black soldier fly, and at the same time, it goes to the biogas. The biogas produces very nice gas for cooking and everything. So you find that the technologies, water harvesting systems, we are having it at the farm because it is the water we use for the fish farming if we don't use the water from the valley. So many things actually are there. We are having trees, we are having animals, and a rich climate smart farming must have animals and plants. And not only plants that you use, you have even other different types of plants. We're having like Prunus africana, we are having Cordia, we are having so many other types of trees. Those, when they interact themselves, they manage the insects and manage the farm on a good, environmentally friendly manner. I'm the best. Actually, I have seen myself to be the best. If somebody wants to learn, it is not having something and you find how to control it. Everything here, it works on a cycle. Works on a cycle. That's why even if you reach somewhere, you'll find somebody is having poultry, somebody is having cows, but the system is not working automatically. But mine here, you move a step, as you move, everything works on each other. Whatever we get, even if weeds are being fed to rabbits, weeds are being fed to pigs, weeds are being fed to these pickens you saw, those birds. So everything is a cycle. So I'm seeing myself to be the best because of what I am. If you see the records I'm having, the hygiene I'm having, where I was, I have added almost like 50% plus because I had no accommodation for the visitors. Now I have accommodation. I had no hall, it is now there. The systems of greenhouse were not there. Greenhouse was, zero grazing was not there. Black soldier fly was not there. Those, I'm telling you now, the system works automatically and visitors are coming from all over the world to visit this big lad farm.